Hello, Dr. Giuseppe Palladini here, founder of Stepping Bricks, and here today we're going to answer some of the questions I received every single day on YouTube, Facebook, and other social media platforms. So the first question of the day is one that comes up all the time, which is, how do I find investors? You can't find them just by opening the drawer of your desk, because they're not just there. It's not a list of people that you have that you can contact and say, hey, give me the money. You always put in something on the table, something valuable for the investors so they can invest with you. Otherwise, there's no way they can invest with you if you don't have an exit strategy. What do I mean by exit strategy? Well, the first thing the investors want to know is, how do I get my money back? So once you have your exit strategy clear and on a plan, then you can move to the next stage, which is, I'm going to offer you, on top of your money back, something else. Now, what is that something else? Something else could be an interest on the money they are going to lend you. So it could be 5, 6, 7, 8%, whatever you want to offer to investors, whatever works for both of you. For example, if it's a big amount of money they're going to lend you, you can offer first charge on a property. Now, what is first charge? First charge is like the bank, the lenders, when they give you a mortgage, they take the first charge on the property, which means that if for any reason you can't repay the mortgage or the loan back, then they can take the property, sell it on the market, and then recover their money they lend you. Some people also take second charge on a property, which means they are second in line after the bank that has the first charge. So whatever is left after the sale, then they can recoup some of the money that they lent you to. So where do you find these investors, these armchairs investors? So first of all, investors are people that have money, but probably they don't have time or experience or knowledge, but they want to make their money work hard for them rather than the other way around. So they're willing to give you money for you to invest and then to give them a better return on what they're getting currently in the bank, because let's be honest, they're getting very, very little in the bank. Investors are called, in my opinion, the silent observers, which means they're always around you. Of course, they don't go around with a big sign on the head saying, hey, I'm an investor. How do you make them aware that you're actually investing in property? You need to use social media. You need to market yourself. This is not like a bad thing, okay? You're not going to sell yourself. You're not going to sell your soul, okay? You're just explaining to people by sharing on social media what you're doing. So like, for example, you went for a viewing and you just post, I went for a viewing and learned such and such for this viewing, or you're in a mentorship program. For example, if you're in the academy, the Stepping Bricks Academy, that's one of the things. You just post it online and say, hey, I'm on the Stepping Bricks Academy. I had a wonderful session. If you had, and then people know that you are professionally trained and you're learning and you're making movements, waves into the property world. If you don't post about these things, forget about building credibility, because you need to provide some value, some content, some useful tips that people can use for also investing in property or understand what you're doing in the property world. Now, I hope you found this video useful. If you like, just hit that like button and subscribe if you can. And I'm going to share more tips, more questions. I'm going to answer more questions in the next video. And remember to comment on what questions you want me to answer in the next few videos. I'll see you later. Bye bye from Lanzarote. This is Giuseppe Palladini, founder of Stepping Bricks. Bye bye for now.